Guys, this is the Thaumaturge. All right, this is the bull. All right, so let's get it going here. All right, this is one of those games I keep hearing about. It's been on our backlog. Let's go ahead and start the Thaumaturge. Yeah. Rails are portal to other worlds, the most commonly seen travel. I couldn't read it fast enough. Alright, story time. If you know what, I don't know how, if this is going to be creepy, you might want to go get you a defibrillator and maybe some shots of Narcone. Just kidding. Alright, Themata is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. Our Thaumaturge is what it's called, or a tempermancer is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a Thaumaturge without being born one. Enjoy the cutscene.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Okay, so this is looking pretty cool to me. All right, so what is your message? I could say go ahead and dictate your message. First, play a trick on them. You know what? I'm feeling kind of you know, let's play a trick on them.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
All right, what are we going to add to the end? 1. Send greetings to your sister. 2. Aggravate your father. See, I don't know anything about my father. How about send greetings to your sister? So now I'm gonna be a nice. I don't know. I don't know if the guy's good or bad. So I'm gonna be nice. Send greetings to your sister.
Please add my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. Szulski. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Hitler Skolsky.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw, Russia.
And
Russia.
this is supposedly Georgia.
Awesome.
Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Okay.
Looney.
What the shishkes was that? Okay, you can move freely around all the locations. I'm using the right stick to zoom in. So this is the gameplay here. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got. If I'm talking, I am talking. If I don't, I don't. And this is the bolster here. Let's walk around and see what we can find. Lost letter. Dear Antoni, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Maybe it's just a winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land among foreign people to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I am losing my health and my mind and cultivating the land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons. I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be the only means of escape. Please pray for me constantly. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Nekra, excuse me if I pronounced that wrong, that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. Interesting. Well, it says an entry added, but we already read it. So let's continue down the rabbit hole. Dear Janko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it's not all clear how things will turn out in coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasants, guerrillas, going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves. Have something on the side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time. Go to the bank in Tilphus and take a loan against half our assets in the Caucasus. Invest in the oil business in the Baku. The railroad is already getting there, and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. I will send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. And the reason I'm reading this to you is because sometimes the story may be in the lore. So don't just take it at face value. Sometimes you got to read a little bit. All right, let's continue. Basically, it's just telling you about your perception. So we're going to keep going. I can't read every little thing on here. It would take us a million years because we want to present this game to you in all true. It seems very awesome and interesting, and I think we may be playing this for a while. So let us continue. I'm not going to read everything, and if you follow my channel, we are fixing to go in the dark. Maybe the light. Who knows? So no more commentary. Let's go.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Can you wait for me a minute? I want to take a look around.
Well, I'm not going to leave you now, am I?
Thank you.
By the miracle workers in the village, I'm almost there. We shall see if the spiritual doctor I've been following is able to help me. Let me get entries. Pretty interesting. Press R1. Link Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, I can't read all this, guys. So, huh, we Yeah, this game is definitely not for kids. What's in the Thaumaturge? Let's take a look at that. Micro wall, traces. We're getting into some cool folk stuff here. I knew it was going to be dark. I knew it. Intent, perception, manipulation, other, revolver. Oh my god. Oh, up here. My first saluter. He came to me more than 15 years ago and it offered in my heart and the flaw of pride I carried. By trying to capture others, I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion that cost me my connection to Upir. I can no longer use this power nor ever fully see him. We are both shadows of our old selves. Can it help him that I've heard of someone who can? Now, I think that's the thing we seen earlier. Ooh, Padan. Don't know what that is? You were so beautiful, fallen angel. Demon? Full of grace, energy, and color. I thought that you would become my teacher. That you would open the world of philosophy, art, and magic to see me. That together we should want to discover the secrets of Earth's elements and the secrets of people's hearts. That it would become something more. That having as many as 2 saluters, I would reach for what is available, only to the strongest. Instead, you broke me. You brought nightmares and visions that crushed my mind to dust. Because of you, I am nothing but a shadow. And you know what? If there is a female character, I'm going to actually have a special guest read it. Lydia, go ahead. My dearest Lydia, the only person I truly miss out of the way. All these letters, yeah. We're going to scroll through, read them, and I'm going to mute this because I want to see what's in Thermocog.
set?
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting, a guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with. Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you. Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Serves the Ruskies right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Good boy. Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
smell this.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Let's take a look around. No, that's still not it. Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat. Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
I can't help but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Careful, I'm starting to like you. but not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here. I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
I felt something. Where is it? What do we have here?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch! All these newcomers causing more problems.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
I'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yaviets.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
So, this is very interesting because Rasputin is, if you know your lore, I like how they've added that into the game. The developers did a lot of the research. A Thaumaturge, it says, is used in many different religions, Greek, India. But it also says in Christian mythos that they were to go around and cast out demons. And it says, when you start the Thaumaturge, it says everybody has their own demons. And it looks like his father had a demon of pride. And if you look up Euspir, it says that it was a demon of kind of like vampirism that clung to people. So he went to Rasputin to kind of have this demon exorcised. And then when Rasputin looked in your mind, it looks like you saw your father. So I like to deep dive in the games. I should be called my wife. I love her so much. She actually, I'm afraid of water. But it's crazy. Spiritually, I like to deep dive, but she likes to play games where she goes really deep underwater, which is kind of cool. But makes it, and I love her to death, and she's my manager. But in the world of Thaumaturge, this is amazing. Um, yeah, so he's definitely trying to get rid of his own demon. And then it said Rasputin had a thing with some young girl in Prague. Rumor has it that Rasputin was a priest of some sort, and things happened, and I think he had a little lust demon going on. So we shall see. But a Bukovac, I'm not sure what it is. Let's see if it tells us in the lore. So prayer beads, I believe in the Russian Orthodox Church, it's anointing beads. Uh, I've definitely been getting personally into the Greek Orthodox Church, but we want to keep that. They say keep religion out of the game and politics, but this is just chock full of it, and you gotta love the developers for saying, you know what, we're going there. Yeah, saluters that says they have many names, Latin, which goes into. It says in popular belief there, sometimes I'm not going to go deep into it, but called demons or angels, ghosts, or even deities. So whatever you believe in, you're welcome on this channel. I've said that many times before, but in the game, yeah, they definitely go there. You can use he's using his discernment, let's say, to manipulate people or whatever he wants, since he has the demon of Bukovac. Bukovac are sometimes mentioned in tales and legends of Samaria, part of the kingdom of Slavonia, which is Slavic. Yeah, they personally the personality, brutal force, and inexorable punishment for sins, which is bound to come. So it's kind of like God's judgment using his seraphim or Nephilim. But what do I know? It says here that he came to me more than 15 years ago, and I offered him my heart and the flaw of pride I carry. So he accepted the pact, and if you see when Rasputin went to his mind, he saw his father. So there's something that happened that traumatic him there. By trying to capture others, I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion that cost me my connection to Upir. I can no longer use his power or ever fully see him. We are both shadows of our old self. I cannot help him, but I've heard of someone who can. Now it says Upir is back along with his powers. It's wonderful to see him again. So it's crazy because this guy's like fighting his own demon because he's like, supposed to be an exorcist, but Upir has appeared again. Upir is the ghost of a Slavic nobleman who gambled with his life. But nice. I like the fantasy twist in it too. His companion lost an honorable fight. That is why the flaws that lure the Upir are those related to arrogance, bravery, honor, and pride. Yeah. And like I say, when I looked it up, I'm not going to lie, I looked up Upir, and it just says it's a lustful, vampiric demon. So, he is capable of healing. The power of his defensive skills depends on your health points. So your main character sees him as something completely different, because it's basically got him. Ooh, this is me. Yeah. Victor Silsky. It's not very hard to say, like you said. But we can go way into the lore. But I love how they've added Rasputin. So yeah, Rasputin is definitely has a lot of lore surrounding him in history. So Rasputin, now I had only heard rumors about him. A preacher, a mystic used to heal St. Petersburg cities not long ago. St. Petersburg, Russia, or St. Petersburg, Florida. I've heard they had that down somewhere in Florida. They call him a mad monk or even a quack and a fraud. To me, he is the last hope for a cure. I will not be an overstatement if I say he saved my life. Without his mysterious powers, I would have gone mad. I think that means I owe him, and yet I cannot keep thinking how strange he is. I still can't crack this. So, guys, we picked this up, and just as like people say it's great, it is great. So far, this is 10 out of 10. Wow. I've got a lot of good lore and history and stuff like that. So if you like RPGs, the story is insanely good because it actually puts real mysticism mixed with fantasy and a phenomenal story. I think he got his demon from his father. So like, I'm very much into breaking blood curses and things like that, so let's get on. Alright, so let me ask my my manager here, Love My Life. Would you go to the village, or would you go to the burned homestead? Alright. She says the burned homestead. Do you want to go to this location? Yes. Visit a winter in the cursed land. One less go to the 3 times fit. Yeah, I can't read it. It loads so fast. To my manager. Let's use our perception.
R1.
Ooh. Yes.
Go R1.
If you hear anybody, that's just Mrs. Bubbles.
R2.
See? Yes, and I like the lore and things like that. I'm not going to put my personal beliefs on here, but it's definitely leads more to the Greek Orthodox Church, so I'll leave it at that.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever is carrying the flaw that lured the Salutar here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
Let's go ahead and tell this guy the truth and see if the mad priest is mad or if he's actually intelligent. Alright, let's just come clean. Say why having multiple saluters is dangerous.
If I do manage to catch another Salutar, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary Thaumaturge wouldn't even try more than once. Only a few have multiple Salutars.
Why?
Well, a proud answer not only draws from your flawed pride's level, but would also feed it even more. So, like I say, from a Greek Orthodox Christian perspective, aka, if you know where the Greek Orthodox Church from, I mean, it's obviously in Greece. Greece is very close to, Rome, which was also, So I love the lore in this, and it allows me to speak very, very openly. So thank you, the Thaumaturge developers. You guys did a great job. You know what? Let's feed pride. Is you Pierre. say the others are cowards?
Because they're afraid. Like the ones who claimed humans wouldn't learn to fly or even reach the pole. But the failure of others doesn't mean those people are right. It means a mistake was made somewhere.
Isn't this exactly the sort of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me.
I wonder if, and I think, I don't know where it came up, I seen Agua Regia. So, yeah, shout out to those guys as well. That is such a thing. Let's go into what traces are.
People always leave behind
You guys did a great
individual
job
bits
on
of
this,
their
guys.
personality, even on everyday objects and such. I can decipher the thoughts and actions imprinted on these
It's
objects,
definitely
and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
I bear the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now? Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor. Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a Thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
I felt something. Where is it? I felt something. Where is it? Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery. A horrible death. true fear. This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give him back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not. You're right, sir.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here. I felt something. Where is it? Am I sensing... Luca. He must be the one who saved Vesna from the fire. I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help! 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 Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
You could say that, sure. I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please, please.
There are so many words of love inscribed here. Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasili's burned-out farmstead. Lucas sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that. I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing, by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again!
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are, Bukavach. Vesna's flaw is mine, and yours.
crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you... why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Think, Luca. Your feelings for Vesna are still true, I know that. Hear out her reasons before you do anything.
Okay. You two better not come back to the village!
As if we wanted to.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father. Do you still want to send something?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I feel fine, thank you.
Don't talk if you don't want to. What do you intend to do now?
Just a moment ago I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
Your question sounded like a threat.
Because it is, for all of us. I have the skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
If I remember correctly, that was the demo. I don't know. Yeah, that played the demo before it, so awesome so far.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw!
Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I hate this city. It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
The only person I consider close is my sister, but Vasovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three petitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw and Oberline, welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
All right, September 7th, 1905 in Warsaw. We are going to conclude the first part of this. I think it's been excellent. I really, really like the story, the battle system. It's kind of like a darker JRPG. That's awesome. So we're going to do part 2. Keep eyes on the channel. And again, this is the Bull. And thank you for watching. Oh, let me save it first. Then thank you for watching. So again, see you next time.